Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Tuesday to you all. It's like I've recorded 4 videos today. I feel like I should know what day of the week it is, but I guess not. Anyways, just hope you're having a great day, regardless of what day of the week you may be watching this. I am back from eating dinner, from getting some last minute stuff out of the way in my in real life stuff, getting the trash taken out for trash day tomorrow, and we are back checking out the rest of the latest card drop cards. Where to now? Question mark, parentheses, part 1 yellow light EP. Oh my goodness, what a mouthful. But the part 1 has me very intrigued because are we gonna get a series coming up soon, which is gonna be a whole world of what type of sound pairings and stuff are we gonna get. Anyways, that's besides the point. That's for whenever a card decide to have a comeback next, because we have the new B-sides to get around to. We checked out Tell My Momma. It was a huge style switch and I loved it. And we have, what is it? It's a 7-track mini with 2 instrumental tracks on it, so that leaves us with 4 more songs to check out. Quick muffs in it. So in typical album listen fashion, we'll run through the album in order, read off the credits off of every single song because credit needs to be given where credit is due, and then rinse and repeat until we finish. So let's get started one time. Here we go. Right, color-coded lyric videos are out. I feel like KARD will be a group that's pretty easy to get the distributions and stuff accurate, so we'll use color-coded lyric videos for this release because we have them available. And knowing KARD, there's bound to be some pretty clever wordplay involved as well, even if I might not catch it. So let's get started. Track number 1, Waste of My Time. Lyrics by BM, Joseph, Jasmine Thompson, Connor Blake. Composition, Mitch Hansen. Yippee, London Billsby, Jasmine Thompson, Connor Blake with BM, Cutfather, and Yippee London on arrangement. I guess that should be Yippee London Billsby. It's a little bit cut off, but either way, here we go.
Honey, do you wanna stay in this honeymoon with me? If we lock the door and throw the key, live behind the world with me. Let's turn the bedroom into heaven, hide away together.
This minimal, but also nice bouncy EDM beat in the background is very promising. But also the kind of creamy vocals you get from Somin and Ju here. Cool start. There's a brief moment in there where Ju's vocal section really gave me Dami vibes, and I think those two often do like TikTok challenges and stuff together, but
no one else, my heart's racing it. I'll be waiting for you like a main event. Your love like a drug, it takes effect. Feel at times that disconnect,
but again, considering Tell My Momma comes afterwards, it's an extremely mellow and vibey song. Vibey and mellow definitely doesn't mean boring though. Ooh, little wibble wobble there. What a cool way of doing this, man. Like, and consider that this is how you're starting the album.
no amount of money could buy me a time. If me and you here, baby, that's by design. Grateful cause God made our time coincide. Tell me your fears, how I can release you attention. Come my directions, anywhere you say you at. Time with you ain't nothing better than that.
Maybe I'm selfish, but I
Yeah, 2 for 2 on the softer attack and stuff. Really cool though. Especially now that I'm recording this at 8:30 in the evening. I'm a little bit tired later in the day. An album like this is terrific. Cool. Really cool. I love how vibey it is. It almost feels like deep sea vibes a little bit. There's a certain kind of like reverbiness to it that gives me the sensation of being like submerged underwater while this song is happening. It's got that kind of like really rounded hit effect to it that's really nice. I also definitely refer to Ju as the female rapper in KARD, but that's not necessarily the case, is that her vocals are something. I don't know why I even said that in the MV section. It felt right, I guess, but oh, her singing tone is really cool, and it creates such a nice pair with Somin's kind of more standard pop vocal, I guess, so to speak. There's a certain like character and color to it that just works. It really works. And it's so, again, relaxed and chill and laid back, but with a really nice groove that just goes, and it never feels like it's ever interrupted. You just kind of press play and it goes, and you're get your shoulders moving a little bit, but that's about all you need to do to enjoy it, and I'm here for it. I'm really here for it. And I mentioned in the title track, but once again is a release that is kind of breaking my initial conception I had about KARD's music, because all the KARD music I know has been really hard hitting. So to really flip that on its head like this is cool, is really cool. And the way of opening the album with Waste My Time too is such a gentle way of doing it. Like, you're not going in with the really big heavy hitters off the get-go. And honestly, considering Tell My Momma follows this song up as well, you don't really get a major right hook in the first two songs anywhere. It eases itself in. It really isn't there to knock the lights out of you. It's just there to vibe. Can't complain with a little bit of vibes. So next track would have been Tell My Momma, track number 2. Let me read off the credits very quickly though. Lyrics by BM, J-Sef, Sophia Brennan, and Castle. Composition RISC, Sophia Brennan and Castle, with BM and RISC on arrangement, which takes us to track number 3, titled Boombox. Lyrics by BM, J-Sef, Sherelle, and Good Kelvin. Composition Sean Fisher, Sherelle, Good Kelvin, with Sean Fisher on arrangement. Alright, get some bounce going. Also, rap line start. First one on the album so far. And a completely different approach from rap line 2. Ooh. Oh. Oh my goodness, the vocal sauce. Cool modulation there. Oh, there's a stank face inducing attitude to this. It really is this vibe to it, isn't it? Oh, rap line part 2. The fact that Jason can just casually throw in some vocal sauce like that, that's OD, man. God, do you feel the thick? Oh, what? There's a growl and a thickness in that delivery too? Oh my goodness. Bom, bom, bom. There's a really interesting thing they're doing with the digital vocal editing and stuff, where they're like modulating the pitch to go way down. It's a really cool touch. Saucy vocals. Well, looks like I gotta go and bump it up louder then, don't I? Oh man in heavens above. Now, look, I'm gonna be upfront. This is not the type of music I will go out and listen to. I'm very much more of a standard kind of pop or more EDM-y, more rocky type person. If the more hip-hoppy we go, the less familiar I'm gonna be with it. But I still had a lot of fun listening along to it. There's just that, it's this type of vibe where you just want to just feel the bounce going, and that bounce is nice. But then you get the vocals coming in on it, and oh my goodness. Hey, especially Ju, I mean, I always had a problem with getting the two ladies' names in the group right. For some reason, I just cannot get the names right between Somin and Ju. But Ju, with the vocals on this song, is crazy. Like, both Somin and Ju, and kind of like just across the board, the vocals are crazy. But Somin and Ju especially, doing the work when it comes to the vocals. But Ju, on the other hand, like, is just, oh... There was a moment, I think it was like second verse or something like that, where she threw in an extra little bit of grit, extra little bit of flair, extra little bit of wibble wobble. All that's just a smattering, a very smattering of vocal sauce, and it was glorious. It was so nice. It was classy. It's just so fun to listen to. And, I mean, the song itself is already stank bass inducing, but when that moment hit, it was just like, oh, do the naughty again. Sorry, I'm absolutely, like, out of my mind waffling now, but for a song I don't understand, that's a lot of fun. Right, track on number 4, Shimmy Shimmy. Lyrics by BM, Ryan S. Junn, Chaz William Mishon, and Ebenezer. Composition Ryan S. Junn, Chaz William Mishon, Ebenezer, there we go. Arrangement Ryan S. Junn, Chaz William Mishon. So, Ryan S. Junn composition. Alright, see what we got.
Drop down so hard till you hit the flow. Drop down on top with my team. I'm stepping big entrance when I walk in. In my section, all eyes on me locked in.
We got another little bit of bounce coming in.
They talking in high regard, bitch, I'm the king, I'm the boss, yeah.
Ring bells, they calling me. Every time I swing, I knock it out the park. They say
All right, Miss Somin.
I don't follow rules when I set the bar. I need all my girls. just run the world to go do what you like. It's your life. They gonna let you anyway from a distance. Watching me, steady clocking me, out of mind watching me.
Oh, that is not the. Ooh. I guess it is KARD, so you can't really guess what the drop is gonna be based off of the pre-chorus, but.
When we on top, we shut it down. Let them be mad about it now. When we on top, we shut it down.
Drop down so hard till you hit the floor. Drop down on top with my team.
I don't know what you heard about me. I get my sneakers on my back for free. Then tend to make it back to Apple.
I don't know if it's because it's following up Boombox or not. But Shimmy Shimmy hasn't hit for me yet. I'm waiting for that moment to happen though. The vocal heavy pre-chorus is nice.
Watching me, steady clocking me, out tomorrow watching me. But some move, shimmy, shimmy.
Watching me, keep your eye on me. Ain't no stopping me. Shimmy, shimmy.
Let them be mad about it now. When we on top, we shut it down. Let them be
I'm guessing they're saying shut it down, right? Not.
we on top, we shut it down.
Shut the shit down, make it overheat. Make it drop spin on me like a rotary.
I'm not gonna pay attention too closely to the censoring and stuff on the lyric video.
I need more. Dripping
Amazing how minimal this bridge is. It's all rhythmic essentially.
Can never honey motherfucking matches. You can match this. Watching me, steady clocking me, out of mind watching me. Bust the move, shimmy, shimmy.
Yeah, maybe it is like just the fact that it's following up Boombox.
Let them be mad.
Like Boombox was an experience for me, but Shimmy Shimmy is it's just kind of doing its thing. I mean, I can't be mad at the fact that the song is doing its thing, but not quite resonating with me as much as Boombox did. I think that's okay. You know, I don't have to like every single song I come across. I don't know what it is about it, but maybe I was hoping for that bounce to have a little bit more to it. It's like, this is maybe one of those times where I want a song to be busier, which is rare because songs are quite complex and busy to begin with, but it's like, I want that extra little bit more, if that makes sense. It's like, you go to, I don't know how many of you are going to get this reference, but you go to the Olive Garden. This is for you American homies out there, but you go to the Olive Garden and they start grating that Parmesan cheese. And they kind of take it away from you before you say, you know, I'm good, or like when they say, you know, tell me when, and you never say when, and they just kind of take it away from you before you're pleased with the sufficient amount of Parmesan cheese on your dish. It's like, but I wasn't done yet. I wanted more. I'm kind of getting that with Shimmy Shimmy. Like the potential is there. I can see the final picture. It's just, it's right there. It's right there. It's so close. But, anyhow, I'm not going to dwell too much on it, and we'll just keep it rolling. Which takes us to the last of the songs on this little album listen. Track number 5, titled Spin. Lyrics by Benjamin 55, Starry 55, Catherine Jan Clark. Same on composition, and Benjamin 55 and Starry 55 on arrangements. Now, track number 6 is the instrumental to the title Tell My Momma, and then track number 7 is the instrumental to Boombox. Cool. I know adding instrumental tracks, like, bulks up the album and people don't like that, but I quite like the instrumental tracks on an album. I wish more artists did it, but I wish more artists did it in a way where they don't use it as a replacement for a track. I want it at the end, just like as an extra little surprise, you know, a dessert. You don't need dessert every single time, but you're gonna take it if it has it. You know what I mean? Anyways, Spin.
Yes, I'm the uno. Yes, I'm the uno.
Is this the new shit? Okay.
Luz, I know though. I thought you knew though. Hola, ¿cómo estás, my diva? Hot like a summer on Suiza.
poquito español en la música.
Let me take you on a ride. I can teach you how to slide.
I'm waiting for the song to just explode. It's building. Whoa. I just clocked there's like a chiptune synthesizer part going.
I put my best foot forward, I don't step back unless I
I flex and you do your dance, go and swing and lay hips. Work it, girl.
Yeah, I'm that bitch. Boy, put that in on your side. Bing, bing,
It is nice to hear that, you know, even on an album where it started off really mellow, we still get that Latin dance vibe KARD music involved. Is this speeding up or is it just me? It's just me, okay. It felt like it was speeding up for a second, I don't know why.
Back at it with the gang gang. Circles round 'em like it's ballet. We gon' keep it burning till the wheels stop.
Baby, I can make it spin, make it shake, make it pop, pop.
spinning out, spinning out, spinning out, go. In a range, in a range, in a range, roll.
Baby, now you can never stop it. Walking up the line with the keys in my pocket. I can make it pop, a double my
And now we've got an end-blown, like, wind instrument going on? What is happening with this instrumental? Is that how the song ends? Oh, it's really short, that's why. I was gonna say, it ended a little bit abruptly, but you know, it's a short song, and that's why. Spin's definitely a kind of more out there song on in comparison to the rest of the album. It's there's some composition cues in there that are very different. I think the it's just naturally that more kind of Latin sounding oriented in where it sits on the album too, which for me should feel familiar, but this felt a little bit different again. No, there's some wacky like composition and arrangement stuff going on there, which is always interesting to listen to. The fact that you kind of get to traverse the globe just by instruments and composition cues, I think, is always an interesting thing. Just being able to take different, you know, global influences, and KARD's always been very good at taking various global influences, especially in the dance sphere, and really just making it pop. With Spin, it's like you're getting little bits and pieces from different regions and then putting it together. It's like, ooh. It's like a fusion dish, you know? I mean, food analogy incoming, but it does feel like a fusion dish where kind of taking, hey, like Middle Eastern with Spanish or like Latin region. It's a cool combination that you don't immediately think of, but knowing it's KARD, it really doesn't feel that like out of left field. It feels a little bit different, but it's not like, where did they pull this one from type different, you know? When some artists do pull like an international musical influence from somewhere that they don't usually pull from, it's like, where did they manage to find this, or where in the world did they go to do it? With KARD, I mean, they're kind of known to do that, so it doesn't really feel out of place, and that's why a song like Spin works for KARD. I see you. I think I do prefer the front half of the album more than I do the second half. Like, Waste My Time to Tell My Momma into Boombox is a run that I quite like. Shimmy Shimmy and Spin were songs that don't necessarily hit quite as hard. And I'm still getting over the fact of just chill KARD, if that makes sense, or like vibey KARD, because honestly, it's a mood, and I'm so here for it. It's the whole shock factor thing is a really interesting concept, because when you get taken out of your comfort zone, so to speak, and it's you get over the initial hesitation and the initial fear of like, I don't know what I've gotten myself into and I'm a little bit scared because of it. Once you get over that initial shock, it's actually just quite a nice time and you'll find something that you enjoy. And with me and this KARD era, it really was like getting over the initial shock of, okay, this is not a hard-hitting dance number, or this is not like a freaking nasty type beat. We're gonna go a little bit chill, we're gonna go a little bit more vibey. But once I latched onto that, it's really nice and I wanted it to stick around. Then we slowly evolved that sound. And while Boombox landed for me, Shimmy Shimmy and Spin didn't. But now that I do know that KARD are more than capable of doing, you know, the groovier, chiller type sound, that's gonna have me on my toes for whatever, or I guess whenever they have the next comeback, whatever it may be, because, well, now I don't know if it's gonna be a hard-hitting dance number, if it's gonna be groovier, if it's gonna be something outrageously different. KARD's showing range for me now. And maybe this wouldn't have been as big of a surprise had I known what their previous discography was like. I mentioned the title track, listen along. I'm very fresh to KARD. Like, my first comeback from them was Red Moon, and I've only been a very casual listener of them ever since. And, well, coming off of Icky last era, this is, again, something I mentioned on the title track, but coming off of Icky era last year, and then me missing a couple BM solo releases and stuff, my previous interpretation, my like recent memory of KARD is so far from what we got from KARD today. And that's really cool to me. Because even though the sound's super different, it still feels like KARD. And that's one thing that I can guarantee will be around for as long as they're active in the career and in the industry, is whatever sound they do is going to be KARD music. And I think that guarantee is something that fans and, you know, casuals like me can find comfort in, because I know that whenever there's a KARD release coming up, it's gonna be a KARD, that KARD magic is gonna be there. So that confidence is very good for me as a learning fan. Overall, I'm not mad at this era. I'm not mad at it one bit. Good stuff. But I'm gonna wrap it up here because I gotta get everything uploaded for the night. Thank you all for listening along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, you know, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day today. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.